How do I recharge mentally? This is a very common thing. I get asked it all the time. As a coach, as somebody that helps people really get perspective on life, this is something that is tough for a lot of people because we don't have a lot of conversations around emotions. So, how do I recharge mentally? Well, first you need to understand what is draining you. If you become aware of something, that's 90% of the battle. So if you can become aware of how you're being drained and why you're being drained, all you have to do is switch it, okay? Now, most of us function up here with our consciousness, in our head mentally. We will just be constantly running over and over again like a hamster on a wheel, right? Moving, trying to do all these things from up here, when really we need to start utilizing and trusting our body to be a participant in our life, if not kind of take the reins and start to lead things a little. And let this just be a translation station and what it was meant for disseminating information. So, how do I change it? First, realize that you are going over and over again, and that is exhausting. It's called rumination, it's called circling the drain, it's called a lot of different things where we are just stuck, right? Can't get out of it, can't move, because we are lacking the trust in our body. Now, your body, you have the heart and you have the gut. Both of these have really cheesy sayings that are surrounding them. Follow your heart, trust your gut, and there is a reason for that, okay? Because you actually have the same thing that tries to make decisions and function in moving forward in your life, from your brain to your heart to your gut. They're all called neurons, okay? In your gut, we call it the second brain in Eastern culture. In Eastern culture, they call this the first brain, second brain, and this is the third brain. But in our Western world, it's a little backwards, okay? We trust this more than we trust this, which is a problem, okay? So, I want you to get cheesy. Who doesn't love cheese? I love cheese. Everybody loves cheese. Apparently it's addicting. Who knows? Anyway, trust your gut. It has 100 million neurons, brain cells, inside your gut, thinking substance, okay? That actually has access to more of what you are than your brain does. Your brain is like a big translation station where it takes information from your gut, which your gut is sending 9 signals up to your brain versus 1 signal from your brain to your gut. So who do you think's running the show? This guy, all right? So trust it, inquire with it, create a relationship with it, all right? Start to actually listen to your body, which I'll have to do a whole other video on that. But it's about slowing this rumination process down, all right? You're gonna notice that when you're up here and you're stuck and you're circling the drain, that it's hard to get back down into that trusting, knowing function of moving forward and creating more positivity and getting out of that mental misfunction. Okay? It's because you're only utilizing one part of your entire creative function. All right? You got to start using the rest of your body to move forward, to trust it, and that takes time. So be patient and stay consistent over and over again. You're going to notice when you're up here, you're not breathing, and I talk about this a lot. Breathe. Get your body connected. Get yourself connected to your body, and don't just be up here. So, first things to become aware of. You're up there. That's the number one, okay? Then breathe to reconnect. Slowly, smoothly, slow things down, okay? And then have a conversation, even if it's out loud with yourself. A good way to do this is, a lot of people think this is a subconscious function, and a way to access that is actually write it out. Get it in front of you. Get a piece of paper where you write with your dominant hand questions that you have, okay? And whatever questions you have, answer those questions with your opposite hand. Just see what comes out. Let what you think is your imagination, what your brain classifies as your imagination, your gut classifies as your intuition. They're the same thing. It's just your head wants to discount it. Your heart and your gut want to actually trust it and follow it. It's just that we don't value that in the Western world. We don't talk about it in the Western world. But the more you talk about it, the more you get in tune with it, the better you get at navigating it. Listen, I know this is a long video. try your best to stick with it. Simple movements, moving the needle slowly, day by day, even if it's a week at a time where you spend time with this. That's better than not doing it at all. But if you can do it every day, consistently, it becomes a muscle that you flex, that you haven't been used to. And then all of a sudden, you're going to get exactly what you want in a more consistent manner. So if you have questions about this, hit me up, please. Very interested in what you guys think about this. We need to have more conversations around this. If we do, man, our world's just going to change for the better for all of us, for every single one of us. So let me know. Would love to hear your side of the story.